In the last episode, we discussed the secret behind the spiritual law of attraction. However, the most important revelation is that we live in an unseen empire, a complex of light worlds that influences our world and our spiritual and physical existence. The field of forces or physical powers has much more variables than seen. There are opposing forces influencing our existence and our well-being. The spiritual law of attraction shows us that the light organs are connected to a higher source of light, the light of creation. The light source is drawing us above towards Him, yet Earth is pulling us down, thus creating a constant tension that helps us develop and grow. The light is constantly communicating with us. He nurtures the soul by communicating qualities. These virtues reflect the soul of its true nature, thus motivating the soul to align with the higher values. In the secrets of the Bible, we can see that even the physical realm is angelic. Earth is a divine entity. Nature is made of layers of light that we cannot grasp with our physical eyes. In one of my soul journeys, I left my body and entered the tree before my house. It was a massive, beautiful tree, and I liked it when I moved in. I felt it was communicating with me and sending me love, so I used to call it the tree of love. It was an ancient tree and looked like two trees together. So I was kind of meditating, and as I started to feel floating, I went inside the tree in an instant. And I could feel his spirit. He showed me how insects see the spiritual world. I was looking from the tree outside, and I could hear people walking on the pavement and talking. I looked through layers and layers of white lace, rotating and always glowing like white curtains. We live in a sacred divine space. All life and plants are sacred, as we are. My point is that to be better, to connect to our excellency, is literally to be our higher self, to strive for the divine. But first, we have to acknowledge our divinity, to come to terms with the fact that our existence here is not random, and that we have a call, a mission we came to do. The first law of spiritual attraction is God. The oneness is achieved by spiritual or light alignment with the divine existence. Everything is connected because we live inside God, as a baby growing in his mother's womb. It is hard to grasp a reality our mind is not equipped to receive. Yet the spiritual empire we live in is the holy existence of God. In the ancient Kabbalah, it is said that God made a place inside of him. He vacated space for a new creation. The divine creator is infinite and eternal. Two qualities we do not share with him. We can only try to imagine. Our space and creation, let us call it Earth, is partly limited and timed. The most exciting, inspiring, and exhilarating adventure is the journey that reveals the divine, infinite parts of creation, the way towards your divinity, of becoming a creator. Today is the day of the death of Moses, according to ancient knowledge. As the sacred knowledge I have received, Moses is the first soul to be created. When the Bible tells us about Adam and Eve, it is the soul of Moses who is the Son of God. Yet I learned that his most extraordinary appearance on earth is as Moses, the spiritual leader of the ancient Hebrew. He literally sees and talks to God, consults him, and performs miracles. Moses then became the spiritual leader of the leaders. We know that Jesus and Muhammad said they saw Moses in spiritual revelations. Moses was the most humble, meek, and unassuming human being, the most modest and unpretentious. As he was standing in front of God, talking to him, he refused the mission God gave him and rejected the power of authority, high rank, honor, and respect. This mode of existence is the beginning of the journey. This is the mental place to be when you want to acknowledge your divinity, when you want to align with your supernatural, mystic merits. Start like God, making a place within you for something new to happen. Think of the endless, glorious, and majestic light empire you are part of, and realize how small you are, yet how powerful you are. The most significant thing is to be a vessel for His divine presence on earth, to listen to His high will by connecting to your authentic nature and by opening and listening to your heart, to serve the creation. You will find out it is also the most blissful, rewarding, and abundant way.